Okay, y'all. Hello once again. Today I'm going to talk about what if Bruce Lee were still alive. Well, we're not going to get into conspiracy theories about his death in 1973, nor are we going to talk about, all of the crap he did when he was alive. Well, we're going to talk about some of that. But what if he hadn't died in 1973? He would be about roughly 78 now, nearing 80 years old. And I wonder what he would be doing. Well, if we look at people who lived past their prime, which is what Bruce Lee would be, he'd be well past his prime now. He would probably be playing in some, shitty movies, some shitty made-for-TV, direct-to-video movies, which is what all of these guys eventually end up doing. They end up playing in low-budget movies. I mean, he could be playing, somebody's grandfather or elderly martial arts master or something like that. And, could Bruce Lee have made it in the UFC? Today, I don't think he would do too well today. A lot of his techniques are outdated. I've mentioned in several of my other videos that life has changed more in the past 100 years than it has in the previous, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000, or 5,000 before that. And, 10 years ago is a lot different. The world was a lot different. Believe me, I know. It's amazing how much things have changed. Anyway, Bruce Lee changed the world, and but would he be the cultural icon that he is today if he was still alive? No. There wouldn't be, statues of him. There wouldn't be, all of this stuff. He wouldn't kind of be the icon. He wouldn't be what he is if he hadn't died. See, the reason why so many people regard him as a hero or a role model was because of his untimely demise. I mean, he died at the pinnacle of his success. And so we never really got a chance to see him go any higher, but we never got a chance to see him go any lower, because we all decline with age. You, me, it happened to Anderson Silva, it happened to Muhammad Ali, it happened to Mike Tyson, it happens to everybody. You just get old. And that's, unfortunately, it's just a reality of life. You get old. You're not as quick as you used to be. You're not as strong as you used to be. You're not don't have as much endurance as you used to have. You get arthritis, you get Alzheimer's, you get vision problems, you get hearing problems, you get all of this crap. And, again, he would not be the cultural icon that he is today. There would be no statue of him in Hong Kong. There would be no statue of him in San Francisco either. But he would probably, give some commentaries on, the UFC and things like that. He would probably up his game a little bit and study Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He'd probably have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu by now. Because Bruce Lee was a very open-minded guy, and I'm a Bruce Lee fan. Trust me, I am. But I think if he had gotten in the octagon with Helio or Rickson Gracie, he probably would have in the early UFC, he probably would have gotten tapped. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan, but sorry. But what's great is that he would have studied Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu after that, and probably come back and kick their asses at some point. But anyway, that's enough about that. See, Bruce Lee is such an icon because he crossed major divides. I mean, he there was this whole issue between, you know, him and Wong Jack Man. By the way, that movie Birth of a Dragon, it's bullshit. It's complete and total bullshit. I know they want to accuse it of whitewashing and all that crap, but it's like they needed a liaison between Bruce Lee and Wong Jack Man. But it's just, you know, it's totally bogus. It's a cool little story, but it's totally bogus. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Bruce Lee really was a huge impact he had a huge impact. I mean, he started was one of the earliest things about globalization. He made Asian culture and Western culture merge and forge together. I mean, they made movies, they introduced them to martial arts and all that stuff. And yeah, the UFC probably would not be what it is today without him and the Gracies. They were the two driving forces. And anyway, again, Bruce Lee would probably be, you know, playing supporting roles in rather poor movies. He may even be directing at this point. He may have been giving his commentaries. He'd probably still be giving martial arts classes and being a spokesperson and all that jazz. But anyway, he really inspired a lot of big-time martial artists like Anderson Silva and Bas Rutten, a lot of big names in the UFC. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.